What is the stupidest thing you've heard someone say that they were 100% serious about? At one of my first jobs as a graphic designer, a client called me into his office and pulled up a photo he took. He then asked me if I could turn it around. No, not rotate it, but turn the viewpoint around. He wanted to see what was behind the camera when he originally took the photo. God, I have so many stories from that job. A guy the first work with said that a football referee runs over the distance of a marathon during a game. I pointed out that a football game was only 90 minutes long and that the marathon record was just over 2 hours, so that would be impossible. He said it was possible, because a football referee changes direction a lot during a game, and it all adds up. English teacher here. Once, while showing my class the Leonardo DiCaprio version of Romeo and Juliet, I had a student stare at the screen in utter confusion for half the movie before she said, "How can he be in this movie? He died in Titanic." At age 27, my friend said that he had gotten into a fight with his girlfriend because he knew that his parents didn't have to have sex to conceive him. His mom got pregnant with him because they got married. Yeah bro, it says carbonated because they removed the carbs while standing in line at a drugstore. Best eavesdrop of my life. Can you email me back the PDF I emailed you? It's my only copy. A professor in college refused to give back our tests because you should know what you did wrong. Someone I know argued with me that I do not live anywhere near Canada. He got pretty nasty about it too. When I showed him proof, he said, "Well, I only know Texas. I live right outside of Detroit, Michigan. Closer to Canada than I am to any other state." I have also had a few people argue with me that I do not live in the Eastern time zone. I guess they know better than someone who actually lives here. If Earth is spinning, then why my front door is always facing east? Some random girl on the elevator pointed out how ridiculous it is that we had a button for the floor we were already on. People who build shit are so stupid, she said with 100% seriousness. In college, my teaching assistant in my dinosaurs class insisted that roadrunners weren't real and laughed at me for suggesting it as an answer for a bird that runs fast. But the real dummy was me because I've seen one in real life and I still said, "Oh, okay." How can Hawaii and Alaska have such different temperatures when they are right next to each other on the map? Blueberry muffins you buy pre-made don't have any blueberries in them. Blueberries cost too much. They dye bees blue because they have the same texture and use them. He has explained it to multiple people multiple times. I was stationed in Germany in the late 80s-90s. Every Thanksgiving multiple dudes would be perplexed as to why the Germans didn't celebrate. A dude once told me he was excited to celebrate the 4th with the Germans and asked if they did fireworks. I love you, my brothers, but some of you are dumb. I knew that from the get-go. Then proceeded to argue that it was definitely gecko and not get-go. P.S. I now only say, from the get-go, because that shit's hilarious. I was on a date at an art museum. The painting tag said who it was made by the title and made Sir 1600, and she said, "Do you think the Earth was even around back then? You just never really know." That ceiling fan dust was the cause of cancer. Like cancer actually did not exist until ceiling fans collected dust and it fell off.